Hello everyone. Let's wait for other students to join, then we'll start the session. We have 5 more minutes. So everyone, let's start with today's session. So our today's session is based on HTML and CSS banner designing. Basically, what is designing and why we use HTML and CSS. First of all, let me tell you, HTML is a basic format. Like if you want to make something, Then HTML is a process which help to, draw something, a basic structure it can draw. And CSS is like how we can fill the colors and add things to it. That is possible just because of CSS. So in today's session we are going to learn a banner design, as we have 15th of August, it's Independence Day. So I decided to design a banner on Independence Day only. So first, for banner designing, I will explain you a basic graph of the design, like what we are going to make and what is the difference between HTML and CSS. So I'm sharing my whiteboard with everybody, and here suppose I want to write something I love uh, India, or anything, whatever you want to write, then you can simply write in terms of headings, in terms of paragraphs. Okay, how to make it bold, or how to make space, how to break the line. That is the basic structure that HTML contains. Suppose I'm writing that my heading 1 is mm, activity. Okay, this is my heading 1, and inside the activity I will be writing down I will design um, Independence Day banner. Okay. So what is happening here, that this is the very basic thing I have, is like here is a text. Okay, and in this text it comes like the thing only that I will design Independence Day banner, but I want to make it more beautiful. I want to fill some colors inside this text. So the basic thing, a text part only, that is contained by the HTML. And if I want to decorate this part, suppose I want that it should be kind of like a colorful outline must be there. I'm just making it as just for your knowledge. I want it to be like, it should be like that. So this is possible with the help of CSS. So let's proceed. Let's not waste our time more. Let's proceed like what we have to do for this thing. We have to open a website. I'm just writing down on the whiteboard, https codepen.io. You will search for this website and press enter. So when you press enter, you will be getting up a page. I am just opening mine also. Let me share my screen with everybody. So yeah. So here is my website, codepen.io. When you click on it, you will open up the website, and here you must have to write HTML file first of all. So while writing down the HTML file, you make sure about a basic terminology for writing it down. Basically, there are some tags we used in HTML, and that are the basic tags. One part is HTML file, like HTML tag. If I will write HTML and then you will press enter. So this is the starting tag, and you must have to close it also. So you will close this HTML file with this closing tag. Okay, after this tag, you will be taking up head part. Head part is a part where you can attach the files, some other files, like you want to design something in CSS. So we can attach the file also, or here we can directly see the result actually. So in HTML, you will be taking a part that is head, and you must have to close this tag as well, because if you're not closing the tag, it will not work, right? It's a kind of cover, a thing that covers something. After head, like inside the head, there must be the title. Title is what you will see whenever you search something. Suppose this is my link and my link name is https codepen.io. So CodePen is basically my title which I want to display. So that's what the title is. And I want to write in title Happy Independence Day. So this is my title that I am writing it down, and now I need to use close tag for my title. So I'm closing this tag with this. Now my title is done. So my title comes inside head. Now after the head, the most important part comes in HTML file is the body. Body part is basically how you are going to divide the things. That comes under the body. So I will start with the starting tag, that is body, and you have to close this body tag also. So you will close it by slash body and then this smaller than bracket. Now inside the body, whatever your file contains, that comes inside the body always. Okay, like it contains a paragraph. Basically in this we are going to design a banner. So of course it is an Independence Day banner. It means we will be designing a flag, Independence Day flag. Okay, so in flag we have to divide three things, like we have three colors in our flag, like saffron, white, and what else is, can anybody comment, reply in the chat box, and let me check the chat box also if you're facing any problem, any doubt. Till then you can write down the code. Good evening, Harsh. So Harsh, I guess everything is clear for you. If something is not clear, you can reply in the chat box. I can see your comments and I can reply there. Okay, so inside the body, first thing I want is my flag. And basically my flag is inside a container. I want to make a container inside which I will put my flag. Basically I'm designing some containers and I will color them in CSS. So first thing, like if I want to make a container, the first part that we will give is div. Div stands for division, and here I'm defining a class. So I'm writing down class, and my class name is container. So I will be writing my class name here. So my class name is container, and now I will close this container here. This is my starting tag, and the class that I have used is called attribute. Attributes are basically identity, we can say. Like suppose I want to give some container a color or something, like my name is Arzu, so everybody can call me with my name, right, directly. So here also I'm making a container and I will divide this container into a class that I'm assigning some class to it, and I'm writing it that yeah, it is a container. Now after this I want to create a flag inside this container. So how to create a flag? So for creating a flag, I am writing div my ID is equals to flag. Of course, ID means identity, so you need to give that identity also to the flag, because there is like not only one thing that is flag. We have a container. Inside the container we have a flag, so I'm dividing it. And right now I'm not using closing tags. I will be using it at the end, because altogether I have to close all of the div files. Okay. Now after this, what I should make is my first string, and my first stripe is a saffron color, right? So I will do the same thing here. Like I'm making a div file again, and my div file has a class, and I will give a class name, that's stripe as e, and I will give ID also to it. Okay, so I will write down the ID for this thing is that saffron. So this is my ID, and I need to close this thing with the help of smaller than sign. I think this much is clear. Let me check. Yes, Akshay, I can see your comment. Okay. Okay, Harsh is not getting it. Harsh, have you opened the website? Can you please reply in the chat box? Once you're opening the website, there is a thing comes that pen, and you need to click on pen part. When you click on this pen partner, you will be getting a format like it should come like HTML, CSS, and JS, a kind of format you will see. Let me full screen, let me show you how it looks like. Actually, my screen is splitted, so I will just make it full screen. So I did this thing. For you, the screen will look like this, I guess. Is it so? So I'm just writing down the initial part, Harsh. Means like the HTML part. HTML part is the very basic part. So I am making a containers only, because in our flag what we will do? We will fill the colors and we will write some text to it. So the same thing I'm making. I'm making a containers first. And after making the containers, I will fill the colors in CSS file. So this is my CSS file. We will code it later, but right now we will be writing down the code for HTML file. Is that clear? Justin is saying, I'm not getting. So when you open the website, Justin, you will have the option that is pen option. You can go and click on pen option. I will reply also. Then you will see this kind of format: HTML, CSS, JS. In HTML, you will start writing whatever I have written here. So once it is done, like when you have done with HTML format and when you will be starting the CSS one, the concept will be clear for you, like how it happens. Okay, okay, that's fine. So I guess this much code is done by everybody. Do I proceed to the next part of the code? Beta, inside the saffron, so I just wait, huh? I will make it big. Yeah, so I'm just making it big. Okay, so inside the saffron, I will write Happy Independence Day. It should look like Happy Independence Day going left and right onto the screen. Okay, so for this part, what I will do, I will make, like, I will write another tag, and its name is Mark Q Behavior. MARQUEE behavior. What is marquee behavior? So in HTML, marquee behavior tag we use if I want my text to move left and right corner onto the screen. Okay, so if I want my text to move left, right, we will use marquee behavior, and I am giving this behavior as alternate. Okay, so you will give marquee behavior property that is alternate, and you will close this tag. So I close the tag. Now here you must have to write down your heading. Means what heading you want inside the saffron color, okay, of the flag. So I will be writing down H3. Actually, when you will be learning this thing like web development, we have a course link also, a web development course link in the description. You can go and check there. Then you will be getting better understand of what are the attributes, what are the tags. So you can check our website also for brief. So H3 stands for heading. So I'm making a heading. Actually, there are different types and different fonts for the heading. So I am choosing H3. H3 has a different font. That's why I'm selecting it. So I am writing Happy Independence Day. And I need to close this H3 tag, because without closing H3 tag, it will not work. So if I am using starting tag, we must have to close it. So this marquee behavior, I started. I pick the starting tag, so I need to close this marquee behavior as well. So I am writing this. This is the close tag. And of course, there is one div file also, and we need to close this saffron div file. I just need to close saffron div file right now. So I will close this div file that is for saffron color. Now, of course, we know that one is the saffron color, then second color will be the white color where Ashok Chakra will be visible. Okay, so we will make the next div file, like next div part for our flag for the white color inside Ashok Chakra will be visible. So I will write the class name, and I am writing the class name as a stripe. See, I'm giving all classes to be same, so that I can make the format like I'm making 3 rectangles for making the flag. We all know that how to make the flags. So you are making rectangles. So I am giving my every rectangle same class name, so that when I will design in CSS, the class name will be same and the designs will be same. Okay, but ID name I'm giving different, because I want different formats for particular IDs. So I will write down the ID for this, and this ID will be of white color. Now after this, of course, you need to close this div file. So I'll come here, and I used to close tag, like I'm closing this thing. And inside white color, everybody knows that we want that Ashok Chakra, right? So what you can do, you can search on Google the Ashok Chakra, image, or I am providing a link, you can just write down that link and you will be getting your Ashok Chakra image. Okay, so I am just like for image, you will have a tag that is image tag, and that represent with img. Okay, so I'm writing img class is equals to, I'm giving a class name as Ashok Chakra. So this is my class name, and after giving the class name, I will give the source file. Source file means from where I am taking my picture, image. So for source file, you will use the attribute that is src is equals to, and here you will be copy pasting of any Ashok Chakra picture, like any picture you can take, you can search on Google, you can take do copy this image tag link or copy image link, you can do this and copy the image tag like link, and then you can paste it over here. Okay, so I am doing the same thing. I'm having actually one picture, like I search on Google and I'm having a tag from the Google, so I will paste it here. So this is the tag that you will use, I try to give you the same tag. Till then, please write down the code and let me know, is it clear for everyone or not? Yes, Webber is asking that we have written already Happy Independence Day. Why we are writing in H3 again Happy Independence Day? So Webber, Happy Independence Day, we are using a title. Title means you open your website CodePen. So you can see your link like https codepen.io. So CodePen is your title that you have written. Now I want Happy Independence Day on my flag also. Okay, so that's why I'm writing it down like title will be Happy Independence Day. So you can even write any other title also. If you want to write some slogan or you want to write some other thing by your choice, you can write exactly like that also. So I'm just giving you this is the image link, like Ashok Chakra image link. I provide you in the chat box. You can copy this link and paste it in the website. Okay, any other question? Once everybody done with that, please let me know so that I can proceed further. So I have sent image link in the chat box. I guess everyone is getting the image link. You can paste this image link, and I'm also using one more thing. Actually, sometime it happens that image won't work. So what is another method? We always use alternate thing, right? Alternate means we can use another method also. So I'm using alt Ashok Chakra, means if some image we have also with name of Ashok Chakra, we can use that image as well. Okay, it can take automatically that image as well. Okay, if this link won't work in case. So I will put this thing also. You can also write, otherwise this works, like this source file that I provide you will work. But in case if it is not, you can write alternate Ashok Chakra, then it can definitely work. And I need to close this image tab. So For image tag, there is only starting tag. There will be no closing tag for the images. Okay, so there is only starting tag image. I'm giving class because I need to arrange this image, align this image. So the align part and everything will come with the CSS only. That's why. And I'm giving a source file means a picture link. So I'm pasting a picture link, and the alternate way means any alternate picture. If this link won't work, then I'm also giving that. Now I need to close this div file of white color. Okay, so for closing, you know how to put close tag. So I'm placing that tag here also. Let me check with the comment. Hi Kashish. Yes, Pihu, I wrote all. We cannot write alternate. Okay, you should not write complete word. Like in programming, there are some short forms that we use only in terms of programming. So there are some tags. So you can write ALT instead of alternate. Okay, now let's make another colors that is of green color. You all know. So let's make green color, that is div class is equals to, we give same class to every stripe. Okay, so yes, the same thing I'm giving here, and the ID you will give as of green color, and you will close this tag after giving the ID. Beta, I want that on green color also there will be the slogan, and that can move, that can scroll onto the flag. Okay, so I will be writing proud to be Indian because of course, so you can write your slogan instead of mine, or you can write the same as I am writing here. Okay, so again, for this I will use a term that is mark you behavior. Okay, so I'm writing down mark you behavior is equals to, of course we use alternate, so you will use the term that is alternate. Okay, and this double quotation symbol is very important. If you will not put double quotation symbol like where I am putting, the code will not run, because in terms of text-based coding, this is the major issue. If any comma, any space is equals to any sign is remaining, the code will not run. Okay, now I will again write heading 3, that is proud to be Indian. So let me write here proud to be Indian, and I will close this heading 3. And after closing this heading 3, of course, I will close this mark you as well. Okay, because this mark you tag is over now, so I need to close this. So after this, I will use the close tag. No, don't use dot, it's by mistake. So this is done, mark you. Now I had my 2 div files initially. So I need to close that 2 files at the end. Okay, so I will close my remaining div files. This is my 1 div file, and this is my another div file. I close this, and the end code is of course you will close your body, HTML tag, everything, and let me full screen this. So the code which you will see here will look like this. See, there is nothing, no, nothing I will do edit in this. It's just a simple format. I can see over here is this. So this is my Ashok chakra. If I will move this up, I can see that there is Happy Independence Day written, and it's going from right to left corner of the screen. And if I will move this down, it's proud to be Indian, and it's also moving from left to right, right to left. Okay, so now the main part come, because I want to decorate my flag. It means my flag must look like a flag. Okay, so for this, of course, you need to write down the code. So yeah, this is HTML. I guess everybody has done with HTML part. Once you have done with this, you will come onto the CSS part for writing down the code. So let me proceed this, and let's come on the CSS part. You will just move this, and till then please let me know that have you done your HTML part. If not, you can go back to the video and you can check the video, and you can write down the HTML part code. I'm just moving it, I'm shifting it so that it will be clearly visible for all of you and you can see it properly. So yeah, here is my file, that is CSS file. So let's write the code for CSS. The very first thing I will put in the CSS, let me check with the comments first. CSS, okay. Akshay has done with the HTML part. And can we use own image link? Yes, of course, Akshay, you can. Okay, let's continue with the CSS part. In CSS part, what I will do is I will put asterisk sign. This asterisk sign is we use to select the complete thing, the complete body part of the HTML file. It's a universal selector. So for writing down the CSS, there is a format that you will use this cursive brackets. Inside the cursive bracket, you will give the parameter. The very first thing I want is the margin, and I don't want any margin over here. So I will write margin 0 means margin colon 0, and then you will put semicolon sign. It is very important to put semicolon and colon at the place. Otherwise, your design will not be complete. Now, you will give padding and colon, and I don't want any padding here. So this is basically a brief kind of description related to HTML, CSS. So once you will enroll with the course, you will get to learn everything about it. Okay, so the information which I can explain you easily, I'm explaining all of them to you. Now after this, I want there should be some sky background in CSS. So I will make a background. I'm selecting body. So body is my tag. We have used that already in HTML. We already know that. So I'm selecting body. I'm using this curly bracket. Oh my God, that's wrong. Just wait. Let me. Yeah. So let's use curly bracket. And what I want is I am selecting background image. It's basically an attribute that we are using. Background dot image. Okay, now you will use colon. After this, you will write linear gradient. What linear gradient is? It will be setting up your background. Linear gradient means in terms of lines, you will see some shades of colors that you will be providing. Okay, so I am writing just linear gradient. And I will use round bracket. Now you need to define, this is actually a format to writing down linear gradient, that round bracket you need to define to bottom. So what is the meaning of to bottom? Means it should move from top to bottom like this. So linear gradient to bottom, and what color linear gradient you want, I should define the color. So my color code is 6 capital A 9 6 double E. Okay, this is my color code. Like, this is the first color I'm using, and the second color I'm using is again hashtag FFO. This is not hashtag, just wait. So this part, everybody, you will be writing down in CSS only. So you will put 6 F's over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you should put comma between them. So here is a comma, and you will put semicolon here. So I can see that it's looking like, see, there is some blue color coming over here. Blue and white combo is there. Now I will be setting up the height also. So after this, you will, like, after the semicolon, you will come here. Means this gradient height I should set, and I am using 100 BH. Like, there are various units to writing down some things like pixels, EH, to the description I will let you know. And here you will put semicolon. Now what I want is, like, the second thing is, we want to make a platform wrap. Means basically, we are making a platform, and that should be towards the center. Means everything towards the center. My flag should look like it should be at the center. So for this I'm using one tag, one class basically. So I'm using dot platform wrap, and I will use this curly bracket display flex. Acha, what is flex? Flex, basically we are using to arrange the components properly in manner, like, suppose sometimes we are not aware about the ratios, that what ratios we should use for putting our pictures to be at place. So flex we are using for this thing only, like automatically my computer can identify the ratio and they can arrange it accordingly. Okay, and this comes in CSS only. So after this we will use a line item, align, and dash items colon center. You will put semicolon, and then you will put flex direction. So I will put flex. Actually everything is related to flex, so During the course, when you will be learning flex thing, then you will be getting it properly. So flex direction will be column. Okay, now it's done. After doing this thing, we need to arrange our flag part, you know, the containers, like where the flag will come, how it display, and everything you need to identify over here. So one more information I need to define. Like in our HTML file, we define three things. Like one is the class, second is the ID, and third is the component. So the components we can directly call it by its name. Suppose I'm making a paragraph. The paragraph I can directly call by name. But if I'm making a class, we use dot at place of class. Okay, so I have a class. So dot platform rep is a class. Again, I have a class that is container. So I'm just writing down my class name with a dot. I will start my class name with a dot. So I'm writing container and I'm putting curly bracket over here because this is the format how to write CSS. So always whenever you will introduce your class to do something, you will use this curly brackets, and of course if bracket will start, then it has to close tag also. Now how to display the class? You will write flags. As you know that I told you flags we use to justify the content. Now I use justify content center and margin top of 5 pixel, and this will be closed. So this is basically a top margin. Margin means the gap basically. Suppose if I start my flag to make, what will be the gap of this? Now we will arrange our stripes. So we need to give height and width for particular stripes. So I'm simply writing down dot stripe and curly bracket, and I will write down width, that will be 50 pixel, and height, that will be 100 pixel, and you will use semicolons. So with this command, you are going to arrange your stripes, and now you will use your IDs. So as you can see that Independence Day, like if I can move here, oh, it's not 50, it's 500. That's why Independence Day is coming in this part only. It will be 500. The width will be 500 pixels. Okay, so here you can see that Independence Day is coming over here in this region only. Now after this, you will arrange your IDs. So for IDs, you use a term that is hashtag. If you will call IDs in CSS, you will use hashtag definitely. So let's call our ID. So our ID is Saffron. Make sure ID name must be same as the name you have given to your HTML file. Because if it is not same, that means your code will be wrong. Okay, so yeah, first of all I'm giving some background color. So for the saffron color, I have the code hashtag capital F 9933. Okay, this is the code you use for saffron color. Now if you want a white color, So of course, for white color, you will be writing down the code. I can see, you can easily see that there is a saffron color and Happy Independence Day is coming over here, and it's going from right to left. Now the same thing I will do for white color. So I will write white curly bracket, and the background color for white is capital F 6 times. Okay, so you will write background and hashtag 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 F's you will make, semicolon you will make, and yeah, actually the white color, in white color we need to arrange the picture also. So of course, for arranging the picture, what you will do, you will use flex, because we don't know what will be the parameter and who will calculate. Okay, so you can simply use flex here. So let's press enter. Here I will use display colon flex semicolon. Okay, and you will do justify content center, then you will align item center, and this is done for white color. So when it is done, then it looks like our flag is going to complete. Okay, so the next thing is the green color we want to make. Let me check with the command. Okay, Akshay is doing it. If anybody has any questions, you can definitely ask in the comment box related to the programming, something that is not clear. You can go and check in the video. Yeah, because this is, very helpful, that you can go back, rewind the video and check where you stuck, and check your code properly. So yeah, for green color, of course, you will use the code. Actually, for CSS, or for in terms of computer, every color has its code. Okay, so you must have to use that. Now after this, you will use hashtag 1388808. This is the code, and this is hashtag, not at the rate. Let me correct this. So this will be hashtag. Okay, and you will use semicolon. Then you use this. Then you will see something very excited. And after this, you will according to me, my Ashok Chakra image is absolutely fine, and what I can see is this is our Independence Day banner, where I can see Happy Independence Day, and everything is working absolutely fine. So yeah, this is like, let me full screen this so that you can see the code properly. Just wait. So your banner is complete, and okay, Akshay is still doing. Okay, Akshay, you can do that. Anybody else want to ask something or anything? You can definitely ask, or you can watch the video, go back. So yeah, this is our HTML and CSS part. for banner design, and happy Independence Day to all of you. Enjoy your day. So, everybody, if you have any specific choice of videos, you can definitely ask to me. I can make videos for you, as you know, like we'll be live on every second Saturday. So yeah, at 5:30. So you can reply in the chat box if you want any video related to something that you're not getting it, or yeah. Okay then, bye bye, see you in the next session.